Well, hi, and thanks for joining me for another update here on how my project's going. And we're standing here in my shop, and there's lots of work going on. And look at that, I've started putting my bench back together. I'm taking it very slowly, mostly because I have the flu and I'm really quite sick. But trying out new arrangements, the shelving and stuff like that. Trying to keep my cat happy too. But I'm going to show you some of the other work that is going on. This is our laundry room now with the tile floor, just about done. This second part here you see with the levelers on it, which just went in this morning. By the way, it's not me doing this work. If you think I'm doing all this, no. I hired a contractor to do this. And it's going along really well. I really hired a decent guy. But this room will be almost done. We should be doing laundry in here in just a couple days. That's fantastic. Now come on over here. And here's my washroom. And what's interesting here, especially to electrical people, is the in-floor heating system. Now this is going to get tiled this afternoon. So this is my one chance to kind of capture this on video. So this is done using a system. Where did the box go? Shadow, what'd you do with the box? Here it is. So this is the system that we're using here. Schluter Dietrich system. There you see a little picture of it. I think this is probably the most common way to do this now. So that's the heating wire laid in here, all through the area. The thermostat is going to be up here. What's hanging out of here now are these are two wires that go to thermal sensors. You see the black wires there, and they come out to here, and these right here are two thermal sensors. There's two of them that come with this kit. You put in two, but you only use one, and the reason is in case the one you go to use doesn't work. If something has gone wrong, you can imagine what happens when you tie all this and then end up with a problem in this system. It's a disaster. And the heating wire you see here, you buy a length of it based on the square footage, and you can't cut this wire. In fact, you got to be really careful with this heating wire. You know, it just looks like an insulated wire. Inside it are both conductors, so there's an out and back. So the wire just comes to an end. The end is over here. It's right here. So electricity actually flows through the wire and back again. And that's how it does it. This is about, by my calculations, this is about 300 watts on a thermostat. So maybe 150, 200 watts continuous when you're operating it. I don't really know, to be honest with you. And then here's the shower area, which we haven't done anything tomorrow. The next day, tiling will start up in here too. And see, this is done with another similar product here from the same company, Schluter. This is called kerdi-board. I'm not promoting this stuff in any way. I'm just showing you what I'm doing, and this is based on what the contractor I hired suggested that we do. So you can see how the heating wire goes around the foot of the toilet. You don't want to get it underneath the toilet. Now I look at it, this one might be a little close, but don't have to worry about it. And because we put this, mainly because we put this material here, which has a bit of a lift on the floor, it raises the floor tiles up a bit in order to maintain a match into this hallway floor. So eventually the tiles come level across here. It's similar product. Actually, this product right here is slightly different. We put this under this floor. Same with the laundry room to more or less raise them all. Let's see how well that went. How well did we do? It's perfectly level, but I'm sure the contractor took steps to make this level. So there's absolutely, so he's just going to grout here, and that'll be it. There won't be a metal strip or anything like that there. It's fantastic. So wow, I'm getting really excited now. We got a lot of laundry ready to go. So everything's going to happen fast from here, or so I'm saying. I would just talk about my shop for a minute here. So originally, when I set my shop up, I just kind of threw it together, and I put it together with boards and bricks and nothing nailed together, in anticipation that at some point I would end up ripping it all down and rebuilding it more sensibly. And of course that's happened now. I'm still putting it together with nothing nailed, and all the stuff you see I'm just putting up there and kind of studying it. I'm taking into account a number of problems with the arrangement, in my last shop. Things like camera angles for a few things that were a little complicated in here, so I'm trying to improve that. And of course I got more shelves, so I don't have equipment piled on equipment anymore. And I'm trying to do this and spend zero money. I'm not buying shelves or buying wood. I'm just trying to scrounge up what I got around my house. I like doing that. I like, you know the rule of economics. Here is the rule of economics. Use what you got to get more of what you want. That is economics. You think about that for a little while. Use what you've got to get more of what you want. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's all there is to say at this point. So thanks again for taking the time to watch this video. I'll probably post another one in 2 days or so with virtually everything finished. That's my optimistic view of it. So there we go. See ya.